Welcome to the 2019 Missouri Primary Care Association's Community Healthcare Awards of Excellence. Let's meet the Christopher S. Kit Bond Community Scholarship winners.
Working in dentistry, especially here at Clarity Healthcare, we get to see a lot of substance use disorder patients who it's a big step in their treatment to get to see the dentist and get to really get their smile back. And so working with them and it's just been really gratifying when you complete a case and you deliver a denture and they're crying and you're crying, and it just means a lot. I think it really elevates your patient care to a new level. I just wanted to thank whoever is responsible for this award. It's really meant a lot. It kind of embodies everything that I'm trying to pursue in my career, which is giving access to those who are underserved or underinsured. It also allows me to do what I've wanted to do with kind of lightening the financial constraints that student loans have kind of placed upon all of us who've gone through dental school. So it's been really meaningful, and I'm really, really proud and thankful to have accepted this award.
I decided to become a pediatric nurse practitioner after working at People's. I think I was probably within my 5th year of working at Betty Jean Kerr People's Health Center. And I noticed the dynamics where it was a shortage of the providers, and a lot of children needed to get in to be seen quickly. And then I just liked actually what I was doing, and I thought maybe I should just further my education. And so I just wanted to be a part of the team. People's gave me a perfect opportunity working there for so long, and I learned a bunch of things from the people in the health center, and so I was motivated, and I decided to go back to school. I'm very grateful to be a recipient of the Kit Bond Scholarship. What it means to me is the opportunity to actually get out of school debt-free in some aspect of it, and also to let people know, make it a word of mouth, and grab people into the primary care arena. Let them know that there are resources out there that people will back you if this is the decision that you want to make with your life to become a primary care nurse practitioner, or even a nurse, that this is a resource that's out there for them. So I am very grateful to the associates and the organization, and I want to say thank you very much.
When I was about in junior high, my mom started to experience a decline in her oral health. And prior to this point, my mom was one of the most outgoing, fun-loving people that I've ever met. She loved hanging out with friends and family and going out and just having a good time. And starting about junior high, she started to lose some of her teeth due to some illnesses that she had. And over the next 6 or so years, I started to recognize that my mom was becoming a shell of the lady that I once knew, and that was really hard for me to see as a son. And so I got to see the process of her having her final teeth removed, and then I was there when she had her full dentures placed, and immediately upon having her dentures replaced, she became the mom that I remember from my childhood, and she was outspoken again. And so I chose dentistry because I know there's so many people like my mom throughout the country that really need help and are limited in terms of the care that they can receive. And I wanted to be a dentist that could change their life like that dentist changed my mom's life. I wanted to thank the Missouri Community Health Foundation for providing me the opportunity for a scholarship that is paying for my 3rd and 4th year of dental school. I am so appreciative of them, and I want them to know how much it means to me that they felt like I was an individual who would really cherish that opportunity and repay it as best I can. And I want them to know that I'll always give it my all while I'm serving in the community health centers. It's a passion of mine, and can't wait to see what happens.
The 2019 Hometown Hero Award winners.
I wanted to become a doctor. I didn't have anything necessarily that occurred in my life. It was just, I wanted to help people. I was always fascinated by the sciences. And actually when I was an undergrad, I kept trying to change my mind, looking at different majors, and it was nothing else that caught my attention. I just knew this is something that I wanted to do. I am the first physician in my family, and so for my family, for my daughter, just to be that role model for the community that anybody can achieve becoming a physician with hard work. The reason I wanted to work at family care is I love working with the urban underserved population. I do think so many years that a lot of physicians, once they finish a great academic program, they go off making $200,000-$300,000 working in nice areas, and we often forget about those who really need good physicians who care about the community, who loves evidence-based medicine. And for me, I just love it. I was a resident here. I love my patients, I love the clinic, and it's so gratifying to know that you can get to know people, just the whole entire family. And I'm a family medicine doctor, and so for me, delivering the mom, taking care of the baby, seeing the dad, seeing the uncle, and it's just like, where else can you practice medicine like that? And it's not all about pay. I would prefer to be happy on my job and satisfied than to be making millions of money and be miserable. Thank you so much for this award. It means a whole lot to me, especially the work that we do here. I love working with the population that we take care of, and knowing that the patients that we serve are those who are sometimes left out with medicine or have high disparities or inequities. And for me, this award means a whole lot to me. And thank you to Dr. Massey for believing in me and for giving me this opportunity to be able to work here and to follow my passion and my dreams. And thank you to Joe Purley as well, and to all of those who are involved in everything that have to do with me and my career, and also to my family. I do have a daughter who's 13, and she has been with me ever since at the beginning of this, she was 4 when I got accepted to medical school. And of course to my parents, unfortunately my father passed a few years ago right when I graduated, and so I know he'll definitely be proud of everything right now. So it's just such a blessing, it's a humbling experience, and I wouldn't change my mind with the career that I chose. I love being a physician.
Why I chose to be on the board of the Great Minds Health Center was the fact that about 20 years ago, Joe Purley and the Missouri Primary Care Association, and also members from HRSA with the federal government, came to my community and said, you are a very underserved area. You have a lack of doctors. You have huge health disparities. So we are encouraging you to try to bring a federally qualified health center to your community. So we thought about first establishing a steering committee. We had a series of public meetings, and that led to funding from Health and Senior Services in the state, and then on to what we enjoy today as a new $4 million facility. I could not be more proud of this award. I don't do this job for accolades. I don't serve on the boards and do the things I do for accolades, but they are greatly appreciated. And again, I want to thank Joe Purley and the Missouri Primary Care Association. Joe has been there with us from the beginning and has been instrumental in our success. I also want to thank our CEO, Greg Roback. He's the one who nominated me for this award. And again, it is greatly appreciated. And thanks to all that Missouri Primary Care Association does for health in our community and throughout the state.
The reason I chose to work in community health originally was because I was needing help paying for my education. I was a primo loan recipient through the state of Missouri, through their loan repayment program. And then I actually signed a contract with Missouri Ozarks Community Health my 3rd year of dental school. I knew I was going to go work somewhere underserved so that I could, again, help pay for my education, but also I fell in love with the patients and the atmosphere, and here I am 12 years later. It's just an amazing thing to touch the people's lives that we're able to, and just make a difference. There's so many kids and adults and just an amazing need in the counties that we serve. I moved down here with my husband 12 years ago, and we've got 4 kids and a cattle farm, and again, we're here to just be able to serve an awesome need. I would like to thank the Missouri Primary Care Association for this Hometown Hero Award. It means so much to be recognized for this. Doing what I love to do, and hey, I got an award for it. That's awesome, because it's a awesome thing to be able to have the opportunity to do what we do in community health on a daily basis.
The 2019 Samuel Rogers Achievement Award winner.
I was more or less pushed into being a nurse practitioner. I worked for a doctor and a PA back in Kansas, and because I was their primary nurse, they pushed me on to getting more education. And so I went back to school, got my family nurse practitioner, worked a year in Kansas at a for-profit clinic. I didn't particularly like how that was run. I wanted to help people. I wasn't in it for money. If I was, I'd stayed in private practice. So I started looking for the clinics where you help the people whether they had money or not. I want to thank the Missouri Primary Care Association for this award. Having never been given an award for my work, which is not anything I was after in the first place, it's kind of humbling to know that of all the providers in the Missouri Primary Care Association, that they chose me to be their candidate this year. It's something that I didn't strive for. My patients kind of give me the awards that I most like, and that is that they like my care. But to receive it, I'm very grateful. I just enjoy doing the work I do, and I would do it for free if I had to.
Congratulations to the award winners of the 2019 MPCA Community Healthcare Awards of Excellence. Thank you for your service, and thank you for making a difference in our communities in the state of Missouri.